The conference room felt painfully still, even though it was filled with some of the brightest minds in the corporate world. The long mahogany table gleamed under the chandelier's soft glow, crystal glasses catching the light as if mocking the tension in the air. At the head of the table sat the CEO, stern, sharp-eyed, and clearly running out of patience. His fingers dug into a stack of documents he couldn't read. They were in German, and not a single person in that crowded room dared admit they had no idea what any of it meant. Across from them, the visiting investor from Berlin sat calm and silent, watching each executive squirm as the minutes dragged on. Sweat gathered on foreheads that were usually cool under pressure. Not today. Today, their silence said everything. Finally, the CEO slammed his palm against the table, the crack of it jolting everyone upright. Is there really no one in this entire company who can read this? Careers trembled on the brink. Reputations felt seconds away from collapsing. Then a soft voice rose from the back of the room, gentle, timid, but steady. Excuse me, sir, I can. Heads snapped around. Whispers froze. Even the investor lifted an eyebrow, because the voice didn't belong to an executive, or a manager, or even an assistant. It came from a young waitress barely in her 20s standing in a light blue uniform with a tray of untouched water glasses. She had been invisible for the past half hour, until now. Before we continue, if you believe in hope, second chances, and the power of unexpected heroes, please take a moment to like this video, share it, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to Whispers of Kindness. Your support helps us bring more stories that uplift the heart. The waitress stepped forward. Anna. Her name tag read. Her braid rested neatly down her back, but her hands trembled slightly as she approached the CEO. For a moment, no one said a word. Anna had grown up in a quiet town near Munich. Her parents, hardworking, loving, and hopeful, dreamed she would build a life using her gift for languages. But life had taken those dreams and weighed them down with hardship. Her father fell ill, bills piled up, and when she turned 18, studying abroad became a distant fantasy. So she moved to America with her mother, hoping for a reset. But instead of opportunities, she found herself juggling two jobs, waiting tables by day, cleaning offices by night. Still, she refused to let go of the one thing she loved. Late at night, she whispered German, French, sometimes Spanish to keep her mind alive, reminding herself she was more than what the world saw. Now, destiny had placed her in the one room where her hidden skills mattered. Anna picked up the German documents, her eyes scanning the pages with surprising confidence. Then she began translating. Her voice wavered at first, then grew stronger, clear, articulate, and flawless. Line by line, she turned confusion into clarity. The investor's expression softened into genuine admiration. Executives leaned forward. Even the CEO's hardened features shifted into something entirely new: respect. When Anna finished, the German investor smiled warmly. Übersetzen, he said. Your translation is exceptional. Anna's cheeks colored, but she answered politely in perfect German. The room fell silent again, but this time the silence held awe. In 10 minutes, a young waitress had saved the meeting that deal the company's credibility. She had done what no one else in that room could. The CEO stood, extending his hand with unexpected sincerity. You've done more for this company today than you'll ever know, he said quietly. Later that afternoon, Anna was called to the CEO's office. She walked in, expecting a reprimand. What she received instead was an opportunity, a life-changing one. After hearing her story, her struggles, and her passion for languages, the CEO made her an offer that left her breathless. A position as a translator and cultural liaison. No more apron. No more being overlooked. No more hiding her brilliance. Tears gathered in her eyes as she whispered, "Thank you for believing in me." The following weeks transformed her world. She now sat among executives, guiding international negotiations with ease. Her language skills were exceptional, but it was her humility, empathy, and quiet strength that made her invaluable. But Anna never forgot where she came from. She often returned to the little restaurant she once worked in, greeting the staff like old friends. She reminded herself of the girl who once carried trays with shaking hands, but carried dreams even stronger. Her story became a quiet legend in the Campania, reminder that true talent can come from anywhere, even from someone holding a tray in the corner of a room. Life doesn't always shine a spotlight on us right away. Sometimes it watches, waits, and tests. But when the moment comes, even the softest voice can shift the world. If Anna's journey inspired you, please like this video, share it, and subscribe to Whispers of Kindness for more heartwarming stories. Before you go, drop a comment saying, "Kindness is strength." Because no matter where we come from or what uniform we wear, we all carry a moment waiting to shine.